The two-way MIDI slashing cleaner, a demigod build that is so broken with these glitchy cap breakers that you'll literally be jumping over defenders to dunk, shooting limitless range threes, all while having elite playmaking ability and that good lockdown defense. What is up, YouTube? It's your boy Cheese, and welcome back to another demigod build video. Before we get into the builder, I just want to say I hope everybody had a very Merry Christmas with good quality time spent with family and loved ones. I'm happy to be back making builds for you guys and making content. And shout out to all of you guys. We hit 2K subs. I'm so grateful for you guys. I'm so appreciative. With that being said, man, if you guys haven't hit that sub button, please do, because it goes a long way. And like I said, I appreciate all you guys. So with that being said, let's get into this demigod build that you guys have been requesting. I hope you guys like it. Alrighty, so as we get started with this builder, I just want to say, if you guys edit any of these things differently than what I have, you might not get the same cap breakers or build name. So try to follow this as closely as to what I have if you guys want these cap breakers. So for position, we're gonna go with a shooting guard at 6'8", 200 pounds, and a 7-foot wingspan. Getting into the finishing, we have a 74 on the close shot, a 71 on the driving layup, an 86 on the driving dunk. 86 is really good, but as you guys will see when I get into the cap breakers, we're gonna cap break this all the way up to a 99 if we want. So we get plus 13 with 5 cap breakers, which is pretty cool for this build. And then finishing up, we are going to put our standing dunk at a 46, and then our post control up to a 51. So at first glance here, we can see this is pretty good finishing if you guys don't want to utilize the driving dunk to a 99 with cap breakers, but I did, and I think you guys are really gonna like the 6'8" with 99 driving dunk. As you can see, you can jump over people to dunk and just catch crazy posters with this driving dunk cap broken to a 99. But even if you want to go somewhere in the middle, like a 93 or a 96, it is totally up to you guys. Next up here for the shooting, we have an 89 on the mid-range and then an 83 on the 3-point. Taking a look at badges right now, we're going to be able to get set shot specialist on legend with the max +2 badge perk. And then we also have limitless range on bronze, but if you guys want to get this on silver or gold, you guys can lower your set shot specialist, kind of do it however you want here. But as you can see, we have really good shooting on the 6'8" build as well. And then we're going to put our free throw all the way up to a 98. It is very high for free throw, but it's not a bad thing. And like I said, if you guys tinker with this, you might lose out on some of the cap breaker options. So just keep that in mind when you guys are making your build. But overall, this shooting is very, very good. Like I said, we get a lot of really good badges for a 6'8". It's going to be really hard to contest our jump shot with the amount of playmaking that we have, because we can get ourselves open so easily. And like I said, we can get this set shot specialist on legend, so we theoretically will never miss a wide open jump shot with this build. As we get over to the playmaking, we're going to go with an 85 pass act, which is really, really good. I would say this year, kind of the sweet spot if you want to be a good passer. An 86 on the ball handle, which again is a sweet spot for tall guards this year, because you get that ankle assassin on silver. And then our speed with ball is a 75, which is going to unlock the Zach LaVine dribble style, which is probably the best dribble style for tall guards this year. And like I said about the shooting, we have the ability to max +1 or max +2, any of these playmaking badges as you see fit to tailor to your play style. I always specialize in playmaking, so I get this lightning launch and handles for days up. And it really just makes it a lot of fun to Dribble on this build because you can do a lot of cool stuff with it, having this much playmaking. So overall, we are a very good playmaker in terms of passing and finding our open teammates, as well as creating for ourselves, finding open shots and getting to the rim with this high ball handle and speed with ball. Moving on over to the defense, we are going to put our interior defense up to a 60 and then our perimeter to an 88. This is another good cap break spot. You're not going to see any glitchy cap breakers on this, but we can get this to a 92 or a 93 if we want. But I would say 88 for a 6'8 is plenty perimeter defense. And then we have our steal up to an 85. And then our block is going to go to a 45. The block is very low. You're going to see glitchy cap breakers here that you can get this up to a 78, which is going to get you paint patroller and high flying denier. So I would highly recommend getting this cap broken to a 78 if you guys have the cap breakers. But overall, very, very solid defense for a guard here. And like I said, there's a couple different options if you guys want to get more defense on this build. But I would highly recommend the block, get that up to a 78 because you're going to see a lot of feedback from the cap breakers here to get that plus 33 to get that to a 78. And then finishing up with this demigod build, we're going to put our offensive rebound at a 77 and then our defensive rebound at an 81. So we are going to be getting a good amount of rebounds as well. As you can see, we get that rebound chaser on silver. And then finishing up with the physicals, go ahead and put your speed up to an 88, your agility to an 84. That's going to give you Caruso motion style, which is really nice. And then finishing up, we're going to get our vertical to an 80. So just beware, if you guys want to get your driving dunk all the way up to a 99, you're going to see 5 cap breakers need to go to vertical 2 to get the elite contact dunks, because we need that vertical to a 90. So I'm just putting a small disclaimer there. If you guys want the driving dunk to a 99, make sure you have enough cap breakers to get your vertical up to a 90. But that sort of rounds out the build here. And as you can see, we get shades of Rolando Blackman, John Starks, and Kobe Bryant for the two-way midi slashing cleaner. I think that name kind of just sums it up. As you can see, no big weaknesses to report. It is a very well-rounded demigod build. Set shot specialist, interceptor, and then as you can see for the top attributes, we have mid-range and perimeter. So we're going to do just about everything once we get these cap breakers put on. Alrighty, time for the fun stuff here. So like I said, we're going to be able to get this to a 99 driving dunk if we want. But if you guys don't want to fully commit to a 99 and you just want a little bit more, you can get plus 9, which gets you a 95 driving dunk with just 3 cap breakers. So totally up to you guys. Maybe you want to go with a, you want the 93 or the 96 for the driving dunk. So you have some different options of what you can use your cap breakers for on the driving dunk. I would say we are pretty good on the playmaking department. I wouldn't really recommend any cap breakers here unless you guys are really, really wanting a higher pass, but I think 85 is really good. You can do some different things here with perimeter or steal if you guys want. I wouldn't really recommend steal. I think 85 is perfect for the 6'8", but if you guys want a little bit more perimeter, you'll have to sacrifice something. And then as you can see for this block, we get crazy amount of cap breakers on the block, so we can get our block all the way up to a 78, which is very, very good for a 6'8 build. And then like I mentioned, if you guys want to get that 99 driving dunk, make sure you have enough cap breakers because you need to get this up to a 90 for the elite contact dunks that come with the 99 driving dunk. But that is what the cap breakers look like. Very glitchy in the driving dunk and block department to sort of round out this demigod build. Here is a look at what my badges look like. So as you can see, we have gold ankle assassin on a 6'8", which is crazy. We have a legend set shot specialist, gold paint patroller. We have gold high flying denier, and then gold unpluckable, gold lightning launch, and Hall of Fame handles for days. I didn't really put any hot start stuff on, so feel free to use whatever you want there, but overall you can see how these badges are pretty crazy. When you mix the legend set shot with the legend posterizer, all while having gold and Hall of Fame here for the playmaking and gold ankle assassin, it is pretty crazy. You guys will see a lot of cool stuff that this build can do, but feel free to use these badge perks however best fits your playstyle. If you guys have questions, feel free to add them in the comments. I will help you guys maximize whatever playstyle you're going for with this build. Here is a look at the jump shot that I'm running on this build. If you guys have seen any of my other taller builds, this is the jump shot that I really like. It's Matt Ryan base and then double Rudy Gay. It's very, very quick, it's very easy to time, and it has a huge green window. So I rhythm shoot. I would probably suggest putting on push or release if you guys are button shooting, but this is the jump shot that I really like. Like I said, it's very fast and it's very, very easy to time. And it's tested by 2K Labs with a massive green window, so you guys will be greening every open shot that you get with this jump shot. But if you guys have questions on other bases or releases that you guys might want to try out, feel free to put that in the comments and I will get back to you guys on that. Here is a look at the animations that I'm running. Jimmy Butler pass style is probably my favorite for this 85 pass act. Zach LaVine dribble style is by far the best for tall guards. T-Mac size up I like a lot. You get Devin Booker breakdown, which is nice to crab your defender. Jimmy Butler escape, Jordan Poole combo moves, the Lonzo cross for our rim runs with our 99 driving dunk, and then DeMar behind the back, which is really good this year. Penny spin, Kobe White hezzy, Devin Booker step back, which I like a lot, and then the Kobe Bryant triple threat. Another animation I really want to highlight with you guys here is the Kyle Kuzma spin jumper. I like that a lot, and I'm using Devin Booker on the pull up, but feel free if you guys like something else. I like Pro 2 a lot as well, but these are the animations that I'm running on this build. Overall, I think you guys are really going to enjoy this demigod build. I'm glad I was able to get this out to you guys. Hopefully while everyone is still enjoying their Christmas and holidays leading into the new year. But like I said, you're going to get really, really good cap breakers on the driving dunk and block with this build. And when you pair that with the rest of the shooting and playmaking and defense, it's pretty lethal for whatever game mode you pick, whether that be rec, pro-am, or park. This build really does everything, so I appreciate you guys watching. Please hit that subscribe button if you haven't, and please give me feedback on how I can continue to get better with these videos. But with that being said, man, thank you guys so much. So proud that we got to 2K subscribers, and I hope to keep growing with you guys. And with that being said, man, I hope you guys enjoy the video, and as always, stay cheesy.